My name is Eddie Finkin, and I've been involved in flint for the last 60 years.
How did you get started, Eddie?
I first got involved in flint when I was doing an apprenticeship with my father, and they asked me to repair a hole in a church that was in chalk flint, and that was the process of how I got involved in flint.
And Eddie, where does flint come from?
Flint is formed on the seabed. That's where it starts its life, and that was in the process of 100 million years to 250 million years ago. This is a sample panel, and I'll explain the grades to you. This is chalk flint, ungraded, unnapped. That will fit fine. It's close bonded, laid with lime mortar. You're trying to get the wall as flat as you can, and the joints as tight as possible. If you get extreme bubbles on the flint, you nap them off. This is filled flint, and you can see how close filled flint can be laid. The main difference between chalk and filled flint is obvious, it's the colour. They both started life the same way, but one has had much harder life than the other. And the filled flint has been weathered, just like me.
Eddie, those panels are rubble flint. What are the panels above them?
The panels above them are napped flint, spelt with a K. Napped flint is like doing a jigsaw puzzle. Unfortunately, you haven't got the box. This is exactly the same grade, napped flint. The only difference is the mixture of colours. You can usually tell by the first blow whether it's possible to get a napped piece of flint out of it.
Is it pot luck?
No, not completely, but it comes from a lifetime of experience, to be quite honest. What you're looking for all the time is to get the face of the flint as flat as possible. So all the sizes in ordinary napping are random, and that will depend entirely how well the flint looks to how well it's been napped in the first instance. That's really the process of napping. We now come on to flint squares, which is the most difficult flint napping possible. Flint squares can be coursed in with brickwork, or they can be coursed in with stonework. Come on, square. No problem. I can't believe that happened. There you go. How about that for luck? The laying of squares is quite straightforward, similar to laying bricks. The difficult thing about squares is not their laying, it's the napping. Flint squares will be found high status buildings such as churches. Over many weeks I've spent training H.G. Matthews lads how to nap Flint. Flint is fantastic. There's no other substance you could use that would give you as much pleasure as it gives me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I was outside a lunatic asylum one day, had a job of breaking up stones, when along came a lunatic and said to me, "Good morning, Mr. Jones. Oh, how much a week do you get for doing that?" 50, Bobby, I cried. He walked away, shook his head, and this is what he cried. "Oh, come inside, you silly bugger, come inside. I thought you'd have a bit more sense. Working for your living, take my tip, act a bit loony and become a lunatic. Oh, you get your meals quite regular, 2 new suits besides, with a wife and kids to keep on 50 bob a week. Come inside, you silly bugger, come inside." Whee!